Hey, Don Pence here. Welcome to my channel. So today, I got my old Stihl 25 chainsaw out. I've had this thing for quite a while, probably 22 years. Still runs like a champ. Anyway, got it out. Going to sharpen it up a little bit. Got a few little projects here around the homestead to do today. I don't know, this has been a pretty good little saw. It's good for keeping things pruned up around the place here. Cutting a little bit of camp wood when I need to, and also take it with me when I'm out doing some overland traveling. You never know in the backwoods when you go come across a tree across the road and you can cut it out of your way. But, it's been a pretty good little saw. Not that I get paid by Stihl or anything, but sure not promoting it one way or another. But, anyway, got some dead trees, Ponderosa Pine trees up here on the place that I want to get cut down, get them cut up into some firewood here. Got some kids, my daughter's friends coming over tonight from college. They want to have a campfire down here in the pit, so I better get some wood rounded up for them. But, also, I need to get some little bit of exercise. I can't think of a better way to get some physical activity than running a chainsaw and cutting up some firewood. So I'm gonna get with it here. Picked up this this little tool from Stihl shop here a while back. Sharpen up the blades. It's pretty good thing to use. I'm starting to like it more and more. But I can put it on here, line it up, and we'll sharpen the cutting tooth and take down the raker here. There goes my neighbor's kid on his motorcycle, crotch rocket. Don't have much use for them, but anyway. So take down the raker and sharpen your tooth at the same time. So I'm kind of liking it. If you don't keep your rakers filed down a little bit, they your saw start getting hung up in the cut. So anyway, go just touch it up. Then I'm gonna get busy here. I know. One time I was working in the woods. I was very young. I mentioned to the boss man that I wanted to learn how to cut trees, how to fall timber. He says, "All right, tomorrow morning you're gonna go with old Bud and pimp for him. Pimp meant you're gonna help him out." So I showed up where I was supposed to be. Old Bud was there. The guy, I'm sure he is long dead. He smoked at least two packs of Camels a day. But he was there, and I guess I was messing around a little too much. But he had his saw. He must have had a 36-inch bar on that old saw. He was smoking, had a camel in his mouth. And the only thing he said to me the whole day was, "Are you ready to go, Cupcake? Because we got some work to do today." And up the hill he went. So I followed him around for, I don't know, must have been the rest of the week. And he taught me a lot about cutting down timber. I mostly just packed his gear around on the side of the mountain and pounded on the wedges when he told me to pound on them. So anyway, at the end of the week, he let me start cutting down a few trees myself. So it was quite the experience. Anyway, let's get this saw sharpened up a little bit. And come on, Cupcakes, let's go get some work done. Saw is sharpened. It's been sitting on the floor of the garage for a while, so let's see if we can get it started here. That rarely ever happens. What did I do? Pull that twice and it fired right off. Small engine maintenance. I think I did a video a while back on that. The trick is to keep water out of your gas. So anyway, let's get geared up and go cut some wood. So I'm up here on the west side of my property. I got this pine stand here. Ponderosa Pine stand here in between me and the neighbor up there. I've been wanting to thin this out, but leaving it as is give me a kind of a shield or a visual buffer from the neighbor up here. But the Ips beetles, it's called the Ips beetles, pine beetle. It's these pine stands, especially get a lot of residential construction around. The developer cuts down trees and leaves pine slash laying around. The bugs get in, the Ips get in, pine beetle, and they get in there and they brood and they fly out and they attack live trees like this one here. They got attacked last year by the pine beetle, killed it. Luckily it didn't take out any more of my trees here, but you can kind of see the old pine beetle holes in here. Looks like I might have had a woodpecker in here eating the bugs, which is a good thing. Anyway, I'm gonna get this tree cut down and cut up into some firewood for tonight's activities. So let's get busy here with it. Go. Made some quick work of that little tree. I cut the butt here a little long. The tree has some, I don't know if you can see that. Where's the stump? Right there. It has some unique blue stain in it. That's what always happens when a pine dies. It gets blue stain in it from the beetles. Makes some unique markings. So I figured I'd maybe put this on my bandsaw and maybe cut a couple boards out of it. I don't know, maybe make a small cutting board from my camp box or something, or see what it turns out to be. It looks kind of unique there with the blue stain in it. So anyway, I'm gonna get this. Go get my tractor, get the wood loaded on it, and take it down to the fire pit. And I might do some more work here. I see some, I don't know, I might prune some of these trees up just a touch here today. Don't want to make too much work for myself. I see another couple dead ones, so we might cut those down as well. Let's go. Right there. Little Douglas fir I planted there last year, so that Doug fir is going to replace this tree here I just cut down, this pine. But I went and got my draw knife. I'm just kind of curious if this piece is worth putting on the bandsaw or not. I'll peel some of the bark off. Just fine. It's not started to get soft or anything, so I'm gonna peel the bark off this and set it down in my shop and put it through the bandsaw, see what we can make out of it. I'm doing this, I'm thinking come springtime, you know, I got a little duck fur, growing there. I also might go get some couple of deciduous trees and plant in here, maybe an aspen or two. And keep it maintained, because I think some more of these pines are going to go start dropping out here. I want to maintain this visual screen here with the neighbor, and the neighbors over there, and the neighbors down there. Guy gets surrounded all the time. Oh well. Down here, my bucket load of wood at the fire pit, barbecue pit, Don's Barbecue, to get this place open for the year. It's time. Got a little cleanup work to do, but tonight we're gonna get a good fire going in the pit there, and I'm sure the kids will have a good time, good break. This is good, clean fun from hanging around college campus and doing God knows what. But here we are. Let's get some wood stacked up. A little wet. I think it would go be that wet standing up like that. It'll make smoke. This piece here, you can see talking about the pine beetle, bark beetle, ips. You can see where it bored into the tree right here. It'll peel right out. You see it's I don't know, there's a term for it, but it escapes me at the moment, but the channel that dug in there and laid its eggs in there. And that's what killed this tree, and it did that, it excretes a chemical that turns the wood from a white to this blue, leaving the blue stain in it. There you go. There's your bug lesson for the day. But, good workout. Went to the doctor, said I need to be working out till I can't sing or whistle. But I've been doing that, got a good little sweat going, so following the doctor's orders and getting some chores done. But anyway, I think I'll wrap this video up. Thanks for tuning in. You can leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up. Like I said, a thumbs down, I don't care. Anyway, subscribe to my channel and come along with me.
in business.
Kylie's
Yeah.
You got a flashlight.
at the lake house,
Huh?
Kylie kind of had to throw on